God always opens the door to the humble. God resists the proud but gives grace to the humble. The shepherds remind us how God comes to mankind. God is the seeker. God is the initiator. God responds to those who choose to humble themselves before him, like the publican, "Be merciful to me." Humbly the shepherds responded. Humbly they were willing to listen. Humbly they sought to obey. God can always use the most distant, the most defiled, and the most outcast when they respond in faith, when they respond humbling themselves before him. The greatest plague on earth is pride. More people will miss the Christ of Christmas and the cross and heaven for pride, because all of us, like the shepherd's sheep, have gone astray. See, the shepherds saw the waywardness, the wanderingness of the sheep, and they related that they too had gone astray, and they needed to obey and respond and follow God. 20 years ago, a pastor in Chicago wrote a little article for Moody Monthly, Moody Bible Institute and their magazine. This is 20 years ago. I thought it's amazing to look back 20 years. It's only worse. But this is what he said. At one time, most Christians believed that to have a close relationship with God, a person should magnify God and deny themselves, and try to deny the pleasures of this world and repent and confess their sins and begin to live a holy and separated life. Their heroes became missionaries who gave up everything to serve God, and martyrs who suffered because of their faith. But today, this is 1990s, 20 years ago. Today, it's a different story. Many Christians believe that to have a close relationship with God, a person should realize themselves, realize how important their self God intended them to be, and pursue their dreams and pursue their aspirations and become affluent, successful, and focus on being healthy. Now, there's not anything wrong with affluence or health, but to focus, he concluded this. This is 20 years ago. Their heroes become celebrities and self-made individuals who it would be nice if they happened to be Christians. And behind this new gospel stands a variety of distinguished teachers, preachers, and evangelicals who proclaim a variety of ways to attain prosperity, health, and success. By the way, we have one purveyor of that right on I-94, and you all know it, of that ilk. But examining their theological models points to an emphasis that reveals one common element in all of them. It's not biblical. God doesn't say, puff yourself up and I will lift you up. He says, humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. And blessed are those who mourn and those who are meek. And Jesus' self-description, I am meek and lowly in heart. That's not anybody's normal description of themselves apart from the work of grace.